Wow!
Right?
Holy crap! Oh my god, those are beautiful!
I love that. Hi, my name's Caleb. I'm a boudoir photographer based in Bend, Oregon, and I love shooting outdoor boudoir. But I also live in a place where it snows a lot of the year. So I've come up with 3 tips and techniques to do a boudoir shoot in the snow. So I was able to grab some behind the scenes footage at one of my recent snow shoots. So as we go through the footage, I'll kind of show you some of these tips and techniques that I use to keep my clients comfortable and warm and safe during a snow shoot. Some of my winter shoots and snow shoots are some of my favorites that I've ever done. And so over the years, I've had to come up with good systems in order to make sure that A, my clients don't freeze, and B, that we don't get red cheeks and runny noses in our pictures, and they still look good and true to life. Tip number 1 is pre-plan, warm up, and go shoot. I drive up as close as I can to the spot that we're gonna shoot, and I'll hop out and get my equipment ready while my client's putting on their outfit, and then I'll actually kind of clear the spot through the snow, so that way they don't have to walk through deep snow, and kind of compact it down and find the spot that I'm gonna have them standing and pat that all down to. Once my client's done changing, I'll hop back in the car with them and I'll get warmed back up, and we'll kind of pre-visualize where I'm gonna have them stand, what kind of poses they're gonna do. We'll even practice faces together. And once we have that kind of all figured out, on the count of 3, we'll jump out, I'll have her run to the spot, I'll get into where I'm gonna shoot, and we'll rattle them off as fast as we can. And once I notice that they're starting to look a little cold, or that their cheeks are starting to turn a little red, or their skin's starting to turn a little blue, we'll jump back in the car and we'll get warmed back up. And once we're done at that first spot, we'll rinse and repeat, do the same process at each of the different places that we're gonna shoot. It typically works to keep my client warm and ready to keep shooting. Okay, and here's tip number 2. Incorporate blankets. You can put a blanket down on the ground, make it almost kind of look like a winter picnic. You could use a blanket as a drapery. You can even do like over the head, kind of a hooded cloak kind of vibe. Having a blanket helps my clients stay warm and kind of stave off a little bit of the bitingness of the cold. And one fun little trick to do with blankets is to put them in the floorboard of the car and put the floor heat on so they stay nice and warm. But even if my client just has that blanket on, it's got all that heat from the heater, so they stay nice and warm. Tip number 3 is to check in often. Early on in my career, I had a client and she wanted to do a sunrise shoot, which was absolutely beautiful. It was a great sunrise, but it was about 19 degrees outside. We got to the location that we were gonna shoot, and I was warm. I had my sweatshirt on and I was shooting. And she kept saying, yeah, I'm okay. But then she told me that she was starting to get lightheaded, and sometimes she kind of starts to lose consciousness when it's too cold outside. And so I kind of had to half carry her, half like keep her standing up while we got back to the car, so that way she didn't get hypothermia. And so that was really scary, and that almost put me off to doing any snow shoots just in general. So I always reassure my clients that like, it's okay, tell me when you get cold. You don't have to like force your way through this. You don't have to pretend that you're warmer than you are. You're allowed and encouraged to say when it's cold, because the last thing that we need to do is rushing you to the emergency room while you're in your lingerie. So check in often. Winter doesn't have to stop us from doing amazing outdoor boudoir shoots. Perfect. Okay, I think let's call that a wrap. Yay! You did so good! So that's all I have today. Thanks for watching. Again, my name's Caleb. I'm a boudoir photographer based in Bend, Oregon. Be sure to like and subscribe this video. It really helps. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram. Be sure to follow me on Patreon. We have a lot of fun over there. I get to post a lot more of my shoots and in a lot more depth. And we're building a really cool community over there. And if you have any questions, leave a comment. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you later.